Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Modern Family Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6. So just excited to get further into this second season of the show. As always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that, of course, is on Patreon. That's also where you can check out future reactions of the show if you don't want to wait and you care to support the channel. Let's just get right into it. Modern Family Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6.
The dog again.
I've been there.
Manny hasn't been able to sleep in weeks. Goes on and on and on.
Yes, that could be annoying.
I'm going over there.
Gloria, now don't go starting something.
Or go ahead and start it.
That she couldn't hear.
She heard you just fine.
Cam, all the children are gone.
What?
I noticed that none of the kids Lily usually plays with were there. I ran into Lori.
Boobs, Lori?
Great shoes, Lori.
Oh, I like her.
Preschool.
What? We agreed to wait till next year.
It was a fake out to make sure that their kids got a spot.
Oh, dang, this strategy.
Oh, leave it to the gays to raise the only underachieving Asian in America.
It's not over yet, bitch. There's hope.
Breakfast. Phil. Hello.
Kids, put your dishes in the...
Phil was in his safe space.
Walking into my fantasy roster, we're totally getting an above ground pool.
Oh, dang. How much is on the line?
About to be Dad's record.
You heard your mother.
Phil cared about his record.
Well, our kids went to Wagon Wheel.
And it was good? You liked it?
Middle management material at best. Didn't want to waste a lot of money. Yes. Buy her a BlackBerry. That's all she's going to want to do anyway.
She says to buy her a BlackBerry.
Lily doesn't have the dexterity.
We can probably get you an interview.
Oh, no, that's great.
Yeah, foot in the door. That's all you need.
What do you think of that place at Billingsley Academy?
My kids didn't go to Billingsley. They are fine.
Are they fine?
Phil.
No preschool could have fixed that.
That's awesome.
What preschool did Phil go to? I wonder how much, like, this preschool you go to affects your trajectory in life. Does it really?
Seeing you, lucky guy.
Wait a minute, then tell me.
It's my soon-to-be ex-wife. She moved out 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Dog is old and stupid.
Who are you really mad at? Dog or your wife?
Who the hell is this kid?
An old soul.
Shut up, your dumb dog.
You know what's ironic? I have never once said a word about that obnoxious parrot of yours.
What parrot? Yay! 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 What do we do now?
Nothing, we did it. He heard us.
Don't go. Yay! Yay! Yay!
There's going to be a 1-week ban on all cell phones, tech,
That's death for Haley.
I'm supposed to do my homework.
the way I did.
With a chisel and a piece of stone.
And we have a great set of encyclopedias.
Gathering dust.
I still play Plants vs. Zombies. You learn about plants. Are you against life? What about fantasy football?
Not a problem. My team's set this week.
Oh, good.
For the next week, I may as well be Amish. Jebediah Dunphy.
Oh, this is so unfair.
Life is unfair.
Whoever stays unplugged the longest win.
I want a new computer.
Done.
I want a car.
Done.
A car? 1 week without your phone, you get a car?
You're never gonna last as long as us.
For a car, she better last a week.
But I have almost no faith in you.
I don't have any faith in Phil either for this specific challenge.
Joni will be right out.
I really like this place.
Cam, don't be nervous in this interview.
Gay adoptive parents. Sugars, you can get into any school. Diverse times 3. Jimmy Buffett tickets to these hybrid driving straight white folk.
I hear that, girl.
Yeah.
That's good though. Good for Lily.
Where the hell's the dog?
Who is it?
It's our neighbor.
Did someone kidnap the dog?
Maybe your wife took it.
My wife is in Europe searching for the world's most expensive hotel. Come over complaining about the dog and the next day it's gone? You tell me.
You ring our bell many times and you accuse us of taking your dog.
Did Gloria take the dog?
Not done here.
Yes, we are. What did you do?
He knows.
Gloria's grandfather were butchers, so she's always had a certain comfort level when it comes to killing. One time we had this rat.
First you cut the head off.
I mean, that's a rat, not a dog.
She left the head out there to send a message to the other rat.
Should have put it on a steak.
I put on some mellow music and I meditated.
Look at that.
Just woke up 20 minutes ago.
Oh, well, you had a good nap. That counts as a partial meditation.
Dumpy Tower. A happy family and everyone.
He's already contributing to society.
Die! Die!
He's using his imagination.
You're just being a kid.
They cut corners! I'll cut your corners!
A violent imagination.
There's a parasailing donkey video on YouTube.
Oh my God.
What about the contest?
I quit. I'm not made of stone, you know. Got a B on my paper.
A B. Oh my gosh, the world is gonna end.
My take on mitosis was completely out of date. I don't even call it protoplasm anymore.
How old were the encyclopedias?
What's the difference between a gamete and a zygote?
Adults do not need to know this
Claire,
information.
she's just making up words.
I'm out of your stupid contest.
Dang, they're making this easy for Haley to get a car. If she loses this, that's on her.
And then there were 3.
Okay, do you want to have to buy a car? You guys better stay strong.
We're not buying her a car.
Phil's looked at camera like, I did say I would.
Hey, buddy, what you reading?
The Old Man in the Sea.
Good one.
You want to know if I think my mom did something to that dog? Sit.
Don't most kids drink soda?
Who knows what they do? When it comes to my mom, never ask questions I don't want the answer.
I think you want to know every bit as much as I do.
You're wrong.
Why's your hand shaking?
Too much
This is my
caffeine.
5th one of these today.
Dang, seriously?
I have a problem.
5? You do have a problem.
4 o'clock tomorrow is fine. My life partner and I will see you then.
Since when do you call me your life partner?
Since a spot opened up at Billingsley Academy.
Okay.
It's the Harvard of preschools.
She's not even 2 years old.
Yeah, it might be a little overkill for a kid.
Wagon Wheel loved you.
We have an appointment tomorrow at Billingsley.
Just so you know, I don't think Wagon Wheel's gonna hold a place for you.
Well, I think we're gonna take our chance.
Oh, dang, oh, dang.
You were the one who called me in a panic.
Let's not get too dramatic here. You wrote an email.
It was a phone call from a
Oh, shoot.
landline.
Symbolism, symbolism.
This is the first time that being gay is a competitive advantage. They're choosing teams for gym class, and we're finally getting picked first.
I see your point.
They're not gonna get it. Something's gonna go wrong.
Hey!
Don't sneak up on me like that.
He's so on edge.
Are you checking it for signs of dog?
I was going to.
She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that, right?
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Like a horror movie monster.
Someone did something with that shovel money?
He thinks she killed the dog.
You little rat.
She kills rats!
What did she do to the dog, though, right?
Tell me what you did with it.
He's in a better place.
That's what people say when something's dead.
That is true.
Took him to a farm. He has plenty of room to run.
That's the second thing people say.
They live in the country. They were so happy to have the dog. How happy they are instead of him being tied to a tree outside.
Okay, well, as long as the dog has a better home.
Even though we had sworn off the internet, the rest of the world hadn't. Domestic? Representative. Representative!
I mean, who hasn't been there?
You've got mail.
Plane tickets to visit your family.
Please stop. You're just embarrassing.
It's just you and me, old man.
Bring it.
Okay, who's gonna win? I feel like Haley's gonna win.
I will let Mr. Plimpton know that you're here.
Thank you.
This is amazing.
I told you.
It's like Hogwarts.
Just a few more minutes.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Don't mess this up somehow.
I'm Stephanie Kaner.
Single white mother, black child.
We're the winning hand.
Nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you.
Interracial lesbians with an African kicker.
Did not see that coming.
It's a royal flush.
Newspaper. Missed that sound.
That sound? That specific sound, Phil?
Brady's injured. No! I have to change my roster.
You can't do it because we're not buying Haley a car.
Well,
He's gonna change it
go to the bathroom.
with your phone. With the laptop, way to make it obvious.
All my friends are in that league. I'm gonna look like an idiot. I paid a huge entrance fee.
How huge?
Not huge, tiny.
How much was it?
I know, but do you know?
Oh my God. Busted!
Sophie, I have to call you back.
That easily?
I win. Nobody gets a car?
No, this is a trick. This is a trick. She wasn't on the phone or something.
You're actually online right now.
Yep.
And I hate to break it to you, Daddy, but you lose.
Yeah, I knew it. This is a trick. It was too obvious.
I carved it out of a bar of soap and colored it in with a marker.
Phil, she carved a telephone out of a bar of soap.
Is this really? Hey, look at Claire's face.
My white man name is Tucker. I am 1/16th Cherokee.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is not gonna work, is it?
Oh, God.
Yeah, he sees right through.
What are you saying?
I lied. We lied.
You're not getting a car.
But I won.
Yes, but we never thought you would.
So we're the parents.
It's not fair.
We are outraged.
Bad parenting.
We hated Billingsley.
You blew the interview, didn't you?
Yes.
Lesbians. In a wheelchair.
Can they get in the other place though? Or is it too late?
I've been thinking if you said as much about America as I said about Colombia, I'd be plenty ticked off.
A trip to Colombia.
Oh, really?
I love you. I'm sure I'm gonna love where you come from.
I hope we see this episode.
Thank you! No way he's going to my village. I was in 2 car accidents when I was living there. Both times I hit a goat. It was a good thing I had a shovel in the trunk.
Dang.
That though I lay with fire-haired man
What are you doing?
would bring us baby. Sweet corn, which my people call maize.
Please stop.
Like so much maize. You'll remember means corn.
Good thing Lily's asleep for this. She'd be traumatized.
Hi, honey. Breakfast will be ready in a minute.
My hand! Very funny, Mom. Nice fake hand.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that.
We love Halloween, especially Claire.
It is a fun holiday.
Ever since I was a kid, I loved scary things.
Horror movies are
The
good.
new horror movie in town, I was the first in line.
What's Claire's favorite?
I met Phil.
2, please.
I bet Phil gets way more scared during a horror movie than Claire does. But a Halloween episode, this should be fun.
All right. Do me.
All right, Cam, what superhero are you gonna go as?
I'd be enjoying this more if Halloween wasn't such a tough day for me.
Why is it so tough?
Last job was at a pretty conservative law firm. No one there would ever dress up.
Boring!
Come to work in costumes here?
Epic, bro.
Epic.
Are they tricking Mitch?
I don't want to be the non-participation guy.
They might be tricking Mitch.
Halloween was marred for me personally by an incident long ago. It's just a day I have to get through.
So you've said.
I want to hear more about his trauma.
I'm a scary black cat.
The only person that costume scares is me. I wanted to make sure you and Gloria were ready for tonight.
What's tonight?
Halloween, you know that.
He knows.
We'll be there.
You can't just show up with a backwards baseball.
That was good. That was good. Mom said.
We got the whole thing worked out.
He forgot.
Going to the dropout.
Dropout. You mean that Eddie kid? Yeah, he's a moron.
You're going to be a gargoyle, and I'm gonna be an evil village brew.
I know less now than I did before I asked. Claire doesn't get her Halloween. She turns into a real rhymes with bruja.
Oh, no.
I'm the only one.
I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, they actually dressed up too.
Every year. What a couple of douches.
Oh dang. Oh dang. Time to rush home.
Did you bring in the dry cleaning from last night?
Oh, I have suits in the trunk.
Oh, perfect. Look at this.
Yes, thank you.
Words to live by. You have the Spider-Man suit underneath, like the real Spider-Man.
Can I fire those idiots for no reason? Oh my gosh, those are some major guns.
Oh gosh, it's gonna be exposed for sure. Mitch cannot make a good impression with his paws.
Hey, Phil. Looking good.
Why is he so sad?
Claire and I are going as corpse bride and groom.
That's pretty good.
I'm saying that marriage kills you.
Judy left me.
Dang, no wonder he looks so...
You want to hear it was something that could never happen to you? Well, it's the same with divorce. Booze, cheating, physical abuse. I'm a monogamous social drinker, and Claire only sleep hits me.
Only sleep hits.
Guess somewhere along the way, she stopped finding me delightful.
Dang.
I can't even remember what her laugh sounds like.
Claire can do it. It's uncanny. If you need anything, I'm your rock. No!
Now everything's gonna scare Phil after that.
She was so unhappy. How's he doing?
He's not taking it as well as you
I
are.
don't mean to be insensitive. I've just got a lot to get done.
I find you insensitive. I find you delightful.
Oh, God, I just remembered. Jerry's supposed to be our porch scarecrow.
I'm a mess right now.
Might make him feel better to be around people.
Maybe or maybe not.
One minute you're happily married, the next minute you're completely by yourself.
Phil's gonna be haunted by the potential of divorce.
In my defense, I was told...
Take those stupid fangs out, Dale. For starters, it's daytime. Vampires sleep during the day.
Very true, and they'd be burned up.
I was told that we didn't need Keith.
Who told you that?
I may have.
Don't move, don't move.
Mitchell's new here. Twilight, you're not, so get it done.
He looks nothing like Twilight.
Client's waiting for us in my office. Oh, you've really been hitting the gym.
What the hell is that noise?
It was the worst.
Cam is loving this.
Really, Mitchell? The worst
What
Halloween
happened to
ever?
you, Cam, that was so terrible?
I lost a childhood.
What?
Did you pick up my gargle costume?
You're making fun of me. First Manny correcting me, and now you. I want you to be honest with me.
Tiny little mistakes you might want to take a look.
Nothing major.
These little mispronunciations, like for example, we live in a dog-eat-dog world. Well, it's dog-eat-dog world.
Who wants to live in a world where dogs eat each other? What else do I say wrong?
Well, it's not blessings in the sky. It's blessings in disguise.
That's good too, actually.
And what else?
It's not voluptuous.
Okay, enough. I have an accent, but people understand me just fine.
99% of the time.
I called your secretary and told her to order you a box of baby cheeses.
Baby cheese. Oh my gosh. Way to prove a point.
Judy and I used to love Halloween. It's her favorite holiday.
What could you have done differently? What could you have done?
Tell me so I don't make the same mistake.
Could have tried to been more fun and sexy.
Remember, I'm here for you, okay?
That's the Halloween version of the step.
You've been over there this whole time?
Yeah, he was venting. I couldn't break free. I don't think we're done here, my darling.
Soupy, I need to get down.
Oh, we can get down.
God.
Oh shoot! This is what spontaneous and sexy gets you. Change! Change! Oh, someone's gonna be in here. It's such a loud costume, man.
No, 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 no.
Oh!
No, no.
Oh! No! You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught! There's no chance!
No, no.
You're like a real-life superhero, like trying to sneak around and not have your identity revealed. No! Oh. Okay.
Okay. Okay, focus.
What would Spider-Man do? What would Spider-Man do? Just crawl on the ceiling or something, Mitch?
I'm trapped in a men's room and all I have on is a Spider-Man suit.
Hot. Who is this?
I have another suit in my trunk, but I can't get to the car without going to the office.
Who could really help you right now is Spider-Man.
Is he actually gonna climb?
He's here.
Wait, Mitch is actually gonna pull a Spider-Man tag. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. He's in character. Don't fall and hurt yourself. Just like the real Spider-Man does it.
Okay.
Better than Andrew Garfield. Forget Tom Holland. We have Mitch.
No, no, no.
Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. The real Spider-Man. At least 2 people in the office will support your decisions.
You cannot have a problem with this. I'm Mother Teresa. But I'm her back when she was hot.
Let's just cover you up. First it's trick or treat, and then Phil.
Come in if you dare.
Right.
Claire's such a director, I swear.
And then Gloria pops up. She says, "Welcome to your nightmare." Out on the porch, the scarecrow pops to life. Wow!
But who's doing the scarecrow?
And that's Mitchell. You're the scarecrow.
Oh.
I was in a costume all day. It was awful.
Mitchell, please. The costume's in the kitchen.
I love you
That's,
more.
that's okay. Thanks, honey.
You're my best friend.
Phil, this is not the time, man.
You guys look great.
Thank you, Phil. I try my best. You look very dead-like.
Gloria, stop it. I said I was sorry.
Speaking proper American, so I don't embarrass you.
I don't know that I'm feeling up to this.
What happened that is so awful? Can't speak of it, and yet can't stop talking about it.
I can't. It's too emotional. Dressed as
Okay, here we
Quasimodo
go.
on a front porch with my best friend. There was a bucket of candy with a sign. It said, "Take one." Timmy took the entire bucket. Then the bag broke. Timmy said, "Cam did it."
He's not over it. He's not over it.
Come in, if you dare.
Dad, the thunder and the lightning.
Yeah, right. I got it.
Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Other children haven't fared so well.
Welcome to your nightmare. Ha 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 ha.
What the hell?
You might not be able to see ahead.
Boo. Timmy started running.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I fell hard.
Here, children, have some candy. First of all, Dad, thunder, lightning, fog. Gloria, since when do you speak English?
Like father, like daughter, in this dog-eat-dog family.
Come in, if you dare.
Thunder lightning.
Right.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Special night.
Other children haven't fared so well.
Oh, help me.
Definitely an actress material.
You may not be able to see ahead.
And everyone was Quasimodo. I wet my pants. I wet my pants.
Let's go. Damn, townspeople, really?
Lived in town. They were the towns.
It's never been picked on for being different.
When have you ever been picked on for being different?
Ask the gargoyle.
What is she saying?
About a guy eating in a diner. Behind him, he hears a woman talking. And before he even sees her, he realizes he's fallen in love. Now, I'll give you a guess who that guy is.
Is that how they met?
Oh, my dad was.
Poor Mitch. He's going to be traumatized just like Cam now.
She punched me in the face.
He came out of nowhere.
Can we please just go?
Yes.
Yeah, go, please. I don't care. I'm done.
Just like the real Corpse Bride, all alone.
We have fireworks at Christmas now because that's what they do in Colombia. Thanksgiving, that used to be me roasting a turkey until the gays took it over. Thanksgiving, that used to be me roasting a turkey until the gays took it over. All I ask,
Like Halloween is mine.
Halloween, I realize it is a crazy-ass holiday. My crazy-ass holiday. Mine.
A lot of complaining from somebody who asked for thirds of our tandoori turkey.
The head turned from Cam after that.
Harry and Judy thing, it really hit me hard. You know, what if someday that's us?
You're kind of stuck with me.
Trick or treat!
We should just put out a bowl of candy and have a cocktail, right?
If you dare. Thank you for joining us, others.
Other children haven't fared so well.
Hey.
Welcome to your night.
No.
Okay, it came together.
It might be hard to see ahead.
And Mitch didn't even get punched. Okay.
Let's go. I just did it for you.
Don't joke or I'll have to give you the Hindenburg maneuver.
One time she caught me staring off and she goes, "Cam, what's wrong? You look like a deer in headlights."
In the service, I had a job handling explosives. Sounds dangerous, but it's not.
Really?
You store them at the right temperature, you have no problem.
Don't you give me an old tomato.
Oh, and she's...
Okay, enough! Everybody out of my house!
Until you do.
Alright, so that is Modern Family, Season 2, Episodes 5 and 6. I thought those were two really, really funny episodes of this season. Maybe the two best episodes so far in this second season, but Episode 5 had kind of a challenge of not using any phones or electronics for a week. That is definitely not something I would get away with at all. In my childhood, I don't know how it was for everybody in the audience. I'm sure there's a lot of different experiences, but it was very strict rules as far as electronics. So there's no scenario where I'd be sitting around the table at family dinner on my phone. That just was not accepted in any way. But now, obviously, you know, using my phone, the internet, the computer, that's every single day. And I'm just like everyone. I'm addicted to my phone. I spend way too much time staring at a screen. So going a whole week, I mean, if anyone's done that challenge as like a self-improvement thing, you can let me know how you felt afterwards. I'm sure it's a big improvement. I'm sure it's a good way to get yourself offline and kind of reground yourself, reconnect to some normal, healthy, functional things. But going a week, especially, you know, with YouTube and everything, that would be very, very difficult to do for me. And it would just be challenging just to have, even if work was allowed, just to have the discipline to never check your phone, never check your email. That takes a good amount of self-control. But it was fun how, you know, we see Claire and Phil, of course they make this rule for the kids, but they themselves are also really struggling with following those rules, and then Haley outsmarts them. Now, I thought Haley was going to end up getting a car, but then they just backtrack, right? So I feel like it's a little bit unfair to Haley. At the same time, I can't imagine being offered a car. I mean, if I was offered a car right now or as a kid at any time in my life, I don't think it would be that difficult for me to go a week with that type of motivation. But especially if I was at Haley's age, you know, wanting a car so badly, wanting that freedom. But I do feel a little bit bad that they made a promise that it's like, sorry, we didn't expect you to win, you know? Then we also had Gloria and Jay dealing with the neighbor's dog. And I like how Mandy and Jay, they're afraid of possibly the truth. They think maybe Gloria took care of the dog, and I didn't think Gloria did that. I'm like, that's too far. Gloria wouldn't do something like that. But I am happy ultimately. I mean, the guy, I don't think he cared for the dog. It was just his ex-wife's dog, which, by the way, it is really sad when people abandon their pets because, yeah, I guess sometimes it's due to necessity, but in that case, I don't think it was. I think they both had a lot of money, but it's just sad that, like, you know, a dog kind of gets abandoned essentially due to a family breaking up. But ultimately, that's why I'm happy why Gloria stole the dog. Not that stealing a dog under normal circumstances should be allowed, but at the end of the day, the dog growing up on a farm with a family that's actually happy to have a pet, you know, that does make me feel good. I mean, I'm sure if you've seen, and I know, you know, like I see people around where I live sometimes where their dog is just on a chain, and you just look at that poor dog and you think, like, that's not a fun life for that animal. And they have food, things like that, but it still sucks to see a dog where they don't have the love, they don't have the joy that a dog can have in their life because, you know, their owner is just too busy or just doesn't care enough or something like that. But episode 6 I really, really enjoyed. I thought the Halloween episode was excellent. Just all the different storylines. I mean, I'm a big fan of Halloween. I'm not a big person who likes to throw parties or do crazy celebrations. That's never been me, but I just like, you know, I like horror movies. I like the look of Halloween stuff, Halloween decorations. I like, you know, when people scare, like I said, I've done some pranks, some Halloween pranks before myself, scaring people. I think the whole thing is just a fun thing to do. I guess in that sense, I can kind of relate to Claire, although I do think I'm a little bit more relaxed about holidays and just celebrations in general. But I do like her passion for Halloween and all of that. And of course, we have Phil, you know, seeing the neighbor who got divorced. And so he's worried maybe that'll happen one day with Claire and I. And I honestly understand that. I mean, it's kind of done in an exaggerated way, like Phil's reaction, and then immediately trying to like mix things up and be spontaneous with Claire. But overall, I think that is a normal thing. Like, let's say something happens to someone who's in a similar situation to you, whether it's a divorce or a sickness or just something unfortunate. I think it's normal to think, could that be me? Could that happen to me one day? And just have those thoughts kind of running through your head. It led to a situation that we've seen many times on this show before where Claire is trying so hard to get things perfect and run things exactly how she pictured it in her head. And I guess in certain ways I can relate to that as well, that tendency. But ultimately she has to just kind of learn to let go a little bit, relax a little bit. And then things did work out the way that she wanted after she almost got a little distance from the whole situation, which I think is also kind of a life lesson. Sometimes things turn out better and work better if you're obviously calmer, but even sometimes if you get a little distance from the situation and you have some faith in people doing a good job. And I thought the storyline with Gloria was really, really funny as well, and also I think very, very realistic in my personal experience. But you have Gloria, obviously, who doesn't, you know, she has a strong Colombian accent, and she mispronounces words, she misuses phrases, things like that. And I agree with what Jay is saying in the sense that English is her second language, so it's impressive how well she communicates with English as it is, right? But I like how she's simultaneously upset that Jay doesn't correct her English more, but then a little bit sensitive when she is called out on mispronouncing or misusing certain phrases. You know, I don't know, like I can relate to that scenario from both sides of it, I guess. I think it's difficult. I think if you are trying to learn a new language, it's tough and it's hard to do, right? So, you know, you work really hard at it. You don't want to be bad. You don't want to make mistakes. And you also don't, I feel like there's a specific insecurity that you're around people who speak the language better than you or are laughing at you about it, right? But at the same time, obviously you want someone to tell you if you're mispronouncing words or misusing phrases. So it's kind of like an impossible situation. You know, it's almost like a writer asking for feedback on their writing. It's like, of course you want honest feedback, you don't want criticism, but sometimes you're so sensitive because that means so much to you that if you do get criticism, it hurts really badly and you really hate it. So I feel like it's a similar thing with learning a second language. I thought it was funny. I thought Gloria did a great job in that whole storyline, and I even like how at the end, you know, everyone's laughing, having a good time, making fun of things, but she can only take so much before she snaps. And it's like, all right, that's it. I had a lot of fun with both of those episodes, and if anyone wants to share, if you love Halloween, or I guess any holiday, but if you go all out and like do something crazy, if you have a setup, if you know, make arrangements or do like a little thing like they did for Halloween, I'd love to hear about that, because I do think those things are so much fun, especially if there's some element of scaring people or there's a prank. So if you want to share any of that, feel free to in the comments down below. As always, a full unedited reaction, of course, is on Patreon, along with future reactions of Modern Family if you don't want to wait and you care to support the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.